Hi, I'm Zarine Khan and you're watching my show Spices and Secrets. Today I'm having two celebrity guests who I'm having a fun chat with. Our two guests today are from two different decades in Hindi films, and they have so many stories of their own to tell. One is a timeless beauty and the other a happy-go-lucky actor who does few films but is always remembered for the energy he invests in each of his roles. Yet we have to wait for that. Now, I'm going to make you a very simple dish, Kararey Bhindi Aloo. First, we take this oil. There's a lot of oil because it's all got to be deep fried. So forget about your diet in this one. It's about to sizzle. You start cutting the bhindis. They have got to be chopped very small. Literally like this size. So I'll put this into this bowl. There goes all of it now into this bowl, and we keep this aside. Now the next step is we have to cut the aloo, the potatoes, into almost the identical size as we've cut the bhindis. So there goes. So now these are the last of the potatoes before we put them into the sizzling oil. I take this pan. In any case, all kids love potatoes in any form. I'm sure they're ready to be taken out. So here goes. We put them on this paper, so we drain out all the excess oil. This is just the right color. So then when we place them here, they become a little browner. The next is the bhindis. Actually, it's a very easy dish, and all of you can make it. Now, here goes. I'm a little extra careful because the oil is hot. So, you know, bhindi, however it is cooked, it tastes best when it is slightly crisp, whether it is made just by itself or combined with any other vegetable. In the meantime, I take a bowl, and then spread all of this into the bowl. There. Now I get this ready to have with another tissue paper to put the bhindis in. See, we've timed it pretty well because the bhindis are almost ready, because they'll become crisper as you put it onto this tissue again. There we go. We start putting all of the bhindis onto this tissue to drain off the oil. Just to show you, this is how they will look after they are fried. Now we have got to mix the two, and we'll do this into the same dish. So here goes. Now we mix all of this together like this, and you add your masalas. Okay, first you take the salt and you put in the salt as much as you feel it should be. Then comes the red chilli powder. It depends on how much you want, but I think at least this much should be fine. Then the amchur. The amchur is meant to be a mango powder. So it gives a little bit of that tangy taste to the recipe. Last, all this kothmeer, that is coriander, The coriander brings the taste. All these things bring the taste. And you mix it really well. And so also a little bit of the dhania powder we put in. About this much. Cooked this style, simple, easy. It's the best dish for vegetarians. And your dish is ready. I serve it like this to display it well, and I put it in a flat dish instead of a round dish, so that all the ingredients and the bhindi and the aloos are properly displayed. And in a bowl, you don't see that so well. So it's better to put it into a flat dish. See, this dish, though simple, will be very appetizing. This is the right way to serve a bhindi aloo. And if you guys have missed anything, here's the recap.
For Kararey Bhindi Aloo, in a pan, heat the oil for frying. Now add the 2 small diced potatoes and deep fry them till golden brown. Remove them on the kitchen paper to drain out the excess oil. Now add 500 gram chopped lady finger and deep fry them till golden brown and crisp. Remove the crispy fried lady finger on the kitchen paper to drain out the excess oil. Add the fried potatoes and lady fingers into a bowl and mix well. Sprinkle salt to taste, 1 teaspoon red chilli powder, 1 teaspoon raw mango powder, freshly chopped coriander, half teaspoon coriander powder, and mix well. Your Kararey Bhindi Aloo is ready to be served.
Next, we will make a white fish curry along with our celebrity guest. So stay tuned. We'll be back after a break. Welcome back. I'm going to introduce our first guest, the beautiful Poonam Dhillon, who remains unforgettable since she played the fresh-faced, rosy-cheeked Noori. Yash Chopra discovered her, and she worked her way into the people's hearts with her innate sweetness and charm. Besides, she was a good actor. Did you know Poonam is not only an actor, but she's highly academic? She has recently completed an MBA in international business. She was also the brain behind the concept of vanity vans, and she established the business. And today they have become an indispensable part of our film stars' lives. Poonam is actively involved in theatre, and she lends her voice and support to several causes, her biggest being the empowerment of the girl child. Hi,
Zarine.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
So happy to see you on my show.
Happy to see you too. And you're looking lovely.
Thank you. You are looking super glamorous.
Oh, thank you.
So, first tell me, all of a sudden I see this lovely, vibrant and very attractive looking you coming in. You've done something to your face. I think you've cut your hair.
Yes, I have. Do you like it?
I love it.
You know,
It's to be
everybody
so glamorous.
people are used to me having long hair and I've always had long hair. Look भी change करती रहनी चाहिए, नहीं तो लोग बोर हो जाते हैं ना?
वो तो सही बोल रहे हैं आप. But at the same time, you've got such a lovely and happy smile that when you walk in, you light up, you know, the room, I would say.
Thank you. I think that's the most important thing. कि जब आप कहीं जाओ तो लोगों को खुशी हो आपको देख के. And if you have a sullen face, nobody's happy,
No,
right?
I agree with you. How is your son? I believe he's getting into films?
हाँ, my son Anmol is all ready now to get launched.
How lovely.
So I think he's waiting for the right break because he's quite fussy and particular के जो first break है.
And good looking.
He, with God's grace, touchwood, he's a charming, good looking and a good boy, most important.
Yeah. You being in the line for so long, I'm sure you will be his best guide.
You know, I feel boys 22-23 से पहले नहीं आने चाहिए. 23, 24 in fact.
Because they look very young.
They
no?
look too young. And in fact, I had to hold him back. I said, Anmol, आप थोड़ा सा और mature हो जाओ. And now he's very happy that he waited, you know.
You're doing so many things. So what's the latest news of Bombay?
Zarine, your house is where all the news happen.
Really?
Yes,
No.
your daughters are so
Yeah.
wonderful.
But they all house, only in the
You
house
know,
what happens.
Zarine, मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूँगी कि and I've always said that about you, that you're अगर आप cooking class नहीं कर रही हैं या cooking नहीं सिखा रही हैं तो आप parenting ज़रूर सिखाइए सबको कि how to bring up wonderful children. आपके सारे बच्चे इतने अच्छे प्यारे और I would say होनहार हैं.
I think we've had quite a little discussions of yours and praising each other. So before we bore the audiences,
No, I think
I'm going to ask you to come into the kitchen and help me cook a very nice fish curry. Will you do that?
Of course. आज fish बना रहे हैं. How lovely.
आपके लिए.
Thank you. You know, I've actually kind of turned vegetarian काफी महीनों से, and exception मैंने एक ही रखा है कि seafood खा सकती हूँ.
Very good.
Because I had recently taken a beautiful holiday to Maldives and Sri Lanka, and मैंने कहा वहाँ जाके अगर fish और prawns नहीं खाऊंगी तो मतलब मेरी आत्मा तड़पेगी.
So chalo, let's go into the
Let's
kitchen.
go.
Please come. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make plain white curry. It's delicious because it's all white and you like fish, so I've made it specially for you. So are you going to help me?
Of course. Not only help you, I want to learn from you. Zarine.
Great.
So much I want to learn, but cooking is one of the things.
Okay, it's very easy. First, you take 4 tablespoons of rice and you've got to heat this in the pan. So here we go. And we just put this a little higher and heat the same. And as this is being heated, we also have with us a whole 1 coconut grated completely, which we keep on ready to do the next step. So you shall see. You see, coconut milk is really subtle and makes a great flavor for gravies. It adds a certain freshness. It also balances extra spiciness. So you will be able to know what is happening now.
Okay, so I have a question. Is this an Indian dish or is it a Mughlai dish or
No,
continental?
actually, frankly speaking, shall I tell you, it's a Parsi dish.
Parsi dish.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I've never seen rice being put in a fish before.
Just see to get the gravy thicker. The reason is we are making the gravy thicker.
Okay.
And this is the rice. I'm going to have this blended. With this, both of these will go and get blended. Now this pan is already hot, so we have to put the next step.
Zarine, आप मुझे सिखाने वाले हो ना? तो मैं करूँ cooking तो मुझे याद रहेगा?
That will be very, very happy. I will be the happiest person. Please come here and do the same. हाँ, okay.
मेरे हाथ से तेल बहुत कम डलता है, मुझसे डलता ही नहीं ज़्यादा तेल. कितना अदरक डालूं?
हाँ, that much is enough. And 2 teaspoons.
हमेशा लहसुन डबल डलता है ना? ये मैं फॉर्मूला देख लिया है मैंने.
अच्छा, now just move it around completely. Quickly. See, I think the tail is a little less. अभी हम जीरा इसमें डालेंगे. It might splutter.
मैंने ये काफ़ी जगह पढ़ा है कि इंडियन फूड में जो चीज़ें डलती हैं सिर्फ स्वाद के लिए नहीं डलती हैं, ये सेहत के लिए भी होती हैं. सब में बहुत थेरेपेटिक चीज़ें होती हैं. जीरा सेहत के लिए अच्छा है, लहसुन तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, अदरक भी अच्छा है. सो दैट इज़ द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ इंडियन कुकिंग, that we have taste as well as we have good health.
So you must be an excellent cook also.
Well, I try. But I love to learn new things.
Okay, now you put some green chilies, okay? Cut green chilies.
जितना तीखा बनाना है, my God, that's a lot of chilies.
This is the milk that we have brought out from those coconut milk with the rice, which we have put it in a blender, and this is what has been squeezed. The white color comes, no? And when you blend this afterwards, you must add 1 cup of water to make it wet, and then you can squeeze it easily, all the juice, which is already done. That's what this was.
तो ज़रीन अभी इसे कितनी देर तक इस तरह स्टर करते रहना है?
Well, let me tell you, the secret is the slow cooking, so that the ingredients blend together and create a delicious whole. So you see how it's thickening?
Wow.
We have to put the salt.
एक्चुअली कितनी भी अच्छी डिश बन जाए उसमें आप नमक कम डाल दें या भूल जाएं तो उसका पूरा स्वाद चला जाता है.
बिल्कुल. So we put the salt. और अभी you see the tomatoes must be seed in the dish. See how? This is a typical Parsi curry, you know. And then the vinegar. Now you got to keep stirring when you're doing the vinegar because otherwise it sort of breaks up. Curdles, okay.
आज आप fish कौन सी use कर रहे हैं? Which
pomfret. You like pomfret?
I love pomfret. In fact, Mumbai की pride है pomfret fish, and we enjoy pomfret.
See the color that's come out?
Yeah, wow, the tomatoes look.
And now, last, we are going to put the fish.
I can't wait to
mix it
have
into
a bite.
it. Put it, sort of cover it with the sauce, you know.
हाँ, gently उसको break नहीं करें.
And then you take that. Now you cover it. Let it cook in its own steam.
किस चीज़ के साथ खाते हैं इसको?
इसको सादे चावल के साथ खाए तो it's best, you know. But remember one thing, the vinegar gives the dish a tang and ensures that the white gravy is not bland. So this gives that little pungent, you know.
Lovely, I can't wait.
So we shall remove this and we shall put the coriander and let it stew a little bit more in its own steam.
Wow.
Okay, folks, I think the fish curry, white fish curry, is totally ready and ready to be put into the dish, which is supposed to be served. Only we've got to be very careful that when we open it and put the fish in, we don't break the fish. So it's all got to be a very tender process. First, we shall take the fish. I'll use 2 spoons to help me not break the fish.
पूरा flavor अंदर तक चला गया होगा. And that coconut flavor is something I really like.
Now all the fish pieces have come out and now I'll try to put it all like this itself. And so Poonam, this is the white fish curry. You want to smell it?
Wow, this is super.
So here's what you see, ready to be served. And if you missed anything, here's the recap.
For white fish curry, in a pan, dry roast 4 tablespoons of raw rice. Remove it in a bowl. Add the grounded rice paste to 200 ml coconut milk. Mix well and set it aside. Now, heat 3 to 4 tablespoons oil. Add 1 teaspoon ginger paste, 2 teaspoon garlic paste, 2 teaspoon cumin seeds, 2 teaspoon chopped green chillies and fry them. Add the coconut milk and rice paste mixture to the pan and keep stirring till it reaches a thicker consistency. Now add salt to taste, 5 to 6 cherry tomatoes and 2 tablespoons vinegar. Constantly stir the mixture while adding vinegar so that it doesn't curdle. Add 4 fish pieces gently into the pan and let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes with the lid on. Sprinkle freshly chopped coriander and cook it for 2 minutes. Your white fish curry is ready to be served.
Our second guest will be joining us soon, so we'll be back, but after a small break. Hi, and welcome back. Let's get ready to meet Ashish Chowdhry, the Dhamal actor. He started out as a model, then did a lot of television work, serials, hosting shows, reality shows, and films. I am fond of him because he's a very brave boy. In traumatic times, Ashish had put a hold on his acting career for quite a while and has emerged victorious after fighting the worst of the circumstances in order to bring his family back to security. His never say die spirit is a lesson to learn from. Hi!
And I I'm so happy to be
How are
here.
you? I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, Zarine, I love you. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Please come. Of course,
And
you know
Poonam ji.
our darling Poonam.
I have loved her since the longest time. I think she's the prettiest actress we've had.
Oh, sweet.
And
so
your
sweet.
movie, Tu Hai Wahi, that was my crush time. I've had the hugest crush on you.
How sweet and charming is that?
I mean
Thank
it.
you.
I
Thank
wouldn't
you.
lie, ever.
So nice to have you. You know, it's like old times. Like, of course, he's Zahid's friend, very good friend. But they come around to the house very often.
But they're such good hosts.
I know.
I remember my most memorable nights are in your house. My wife, who doesn't go to a lot of filmy do, she's very private as a person. But she loves Zaidu, she loves Mali, and she loves the food in your house. And she doesn't drink much, she doesn't party much, but she loves khana. So I'll tell you a secret. The first time she came, she did dinner twice. And after that, I've taken to that rule. So once we reach there, we first eat properly, then we party a bit, then we eat again.
I have a suggestion, Zarine. आप थोड़े take away boxes रखिए अपने घर में, ताकि next time when we come to eat, we can take home and share with our children also, right?
Correct. कुछ बचे तब।
Shatrughan always does that. He says, मैं अभी जा रहा हूँ एक टिफिन में खाना भर के मैं घर पे जाके खा
Because we only go home and talk about the food, and my kids, Mom, why didn't you pack? And both of them love food now.
You should call them, bring them over next time.
But ये जो capacity है host करने की वो भी होनी चाहिए because normally people cannot host the way you host.
I
And
think
this
we've
is a
been
fabulous house. We love it.
I think we've been accustomed from the time because my husband, we used to host and he loved having people all the time. So almost every day there is something on. It's fun. By the way, I wanted to know, you got a master's in international business?
Well,
Are you
you know,
serious?
मुझे थोड़ा सा एक
Hat-
पढ़ने का
hats
पढ़ाई
off.
करने का फितूर है and I used to be quite a
Studious.
little bit nerdy, studious जो भी कहो, but I used to love studies. And जब मुझे फिल्मों का ऑफर हुआ था, यश जी ने बोला था, I was in the 10th standard, I just finished my 10th. I said no, I want to study. And he says अच्छा ठीक है, holidays में कर लो, उसके बाद फिर से हुआ. So I did my first film Trishul. Right in my vacation time, and then I went back to studies.
Oh, really?
And then Nuri came about, and then yes, she said, "अच्छा, ये भी तुम्हारी holidays के time पे plan करेंगे." So I never thought I'll make a career of films. So तो वो थोड़ा सा कीड़ा था पढ़ाई का. I finished my graduation doing films like Red Rose, BVOBV, Trishul, Nuri. ये सब के दौरान मैं पढ़ती रही, and I did my graduation. And then अभी मेरे दोनों बच्चों के exams थे, 12th standard and all that. So I said, सब पढ़ रहे हैं घर में, let me also study. So I started my MBA.
Never give up.
This is trivia, like fun moment completely for me.
But you know, Poonam, on a more serious note, I have got to let our audience know also that all that joking and all that, what has happened as far as Ashish is concerned, but he's a very special boy. I mean, the way he's handled some of the worst tragedy of his life, it's commendable. And I think if you'd like to speak about it, because that's how you grow. And he's
I know.
stood like a rock and come up strong. Cheers to you, really.
Thank you.
I
Thank
feel
you,
so
Zaina.
happy, you know.
I believe everybody goes through tough times.
Yes.
It's inevitable. Of course, mine was very surprising. It shouldn't have happened, but I didn't have a choice. My wife was 9 months pregnant when 26/11 happened, और ऐसा हुआ कि उसके 35 दिन बाद मेरा बेटा पैदा हुआ. And जितना भी मुझे सल करना था, या I had to feel bad or sad, I had to stop. Because when you have such a small baby in your hand and he's smiling at you, you have to smile back at him. I didn't have a choice but to go ahead. Or I have my sister's 2 children who I love as good as mine. So within 1 month of it, 3 बच्चे मेरे पास आ गए. और वहाँ मैं रुका नहीं. उसके बाद मेरी जुड़वा बेटियाँ भी आई. तो
What a wonderful,
Yes.
happy
I have
family
5
to
children and
have,
all.
5 children.
And that's my strength. Zain aunty, I'm sure you'll understand because the way
Yes.
your family is,
Yes, I
how joint you all are, और जितना प्यार आप सब में है, I think your family has unique strength and unique niceness and unique heart, each one of them.
Really?
And that happens because of your unity and the way you all are as people. And I've realized that, of course, my loss is huge. लेकिन ऐसी घटनाएं जहाँ आपको लेकर जाती है, वहाँ बहुत सीखने को मिलता है. और I cannot look back and sulk because you cannot stop these things, but it can make me a better, stronger, and probably a more affluent
It
person.
has. Really commendable.
I
wish you
only I had
great
one regret
success.
that I had to stop acting for a couple of years.
Yes.
Or that made me stay away from what I loved most. और मुझे हमेशा ऐसा लगता था कि फिल्मों से that kind of money cannot come that you can take care of so many people. इसलिए मैंने टीवी चालू कर दी.
Very good. TV is very good. We should
And
super
TV, there are more
success.
people who will reach out and love you.
Yeah,
so.
but it's what I love to do most. I love to act.
But tell me one thing, you have been known for your humorous films, your sense of humor.
Dhamal.
Dhamal, yeah.
All the dhamal you do. So tell me about what is the naughtiest thing you have done on a film set.
Oh God.
Thoda censor karke.
It's happened in Fight Club only, which I did with Zayed. Fight Club was a movie where I made friends at the expense of the producer because film flopped. So we all just made friends, and thanks to
You had a
Sohail who
great
produced
time.
it. So Zayed, Ritesh, Dino, Sohail, myself, we just
Bonded.
so strongly that we are inseparable till today.
How
So
lovely.
that film has become a big reason for us being together, and it was just in that film where it was my birthday, and we were shooting in a hangar at Pawan Hans. A big aircraft and very expensive. That in those days, that shift must be costing 8 to 10 lakhs
My
for
God.
8 hours. So it was my birthday, and we got champagne and everything on the
Wow.
sets. And Sohail came in as a producer, and Sohail was like, "Ye kya ho raha hai?" And this is before we started, so it was a 9 to 9 shift, 9 in the night to 9 in the morning. And he said, "Ashu ka birthday hai? Chal, theek hai. Ek champagne pee lete." We started. And shot took too long because the hangar, so big hangar, you have to light up the whole thing. And about 12 o'clock the shot was ready, and unfortunately when we walked in, everybody was high. So Vicky Chopra, our director, wanted to kill everyone. But Sohail was the most mature person who called off the shoot. And we've actually wasted an entire day's shoot.
In film industry, friends, don't you feel, I mean, there's competition and all the rest. So can you really be good friends?
There's
Andar se
one
bahan.
thing, even though this generation has a lot what the other generation, the earlier generation didn't have. Like uncle's time, Sanjay uncle, Feroz uncle, Vinod Khanna, Rishi, what good-looking men. Then obviously the generation became little substandard, not very good-looking men. But there was an in-between time when they were trying to ape them. Be probably as filmy as them, then probably be look as starry as them. So there was an in-between time because I think I have also seen a bit now. I've been around for like 18, 20 years. But now the generation, I feel, has come out to be superb. Not as good looking, but...
No, but they're very good
my son is
actors.
coming.
They're very good actors.
No, but they're all friends.
Yes.
They're all friends.
Oh, really?
They're looking out for each other.
What
In
is that
Fight
called?
Club,
Fight
I
Club.
was the newest. Zaidu and Ritesh and everyone, even Dhamal, Arshad, Javed, everyone, they used to make me stand in the center. Because they said, "Ye naya hai, let him take some limelight."
Oh, that's
Who
so
does that?
nice.
And that's I've experienced that. And that is love. That is friendship. And I said, wow, yeah, ये फिल्मी दुनिया इतनी खराब नहीं है जितना मैंने सुना था. So it was. I had the best experience in films. I think there are wonderful people here. It's just hear and say कि ऐसे है वैसे है. Because after that, what I started noticing, we've seen now, whether it's Varun and Arjun and Siddharth, they're all friends.
Yeah.
The thing is, once you're comfortable in your own space, कि आपको पता है कि I'm a star, मैं सारी दुनिया की फिल्में तो कर नहीं सकती या कर सकता. I used to say that people would ask me कि heroines can never be friends.
Correct.
I said, see, I am working every day of the month, so how much more work can I do? I can only do this many films, so why should I be rival of somebody else?
But now, aren't you feeling hungry?
Oh yeah.
So let's go
I
on to
wasn't
the
saying it. I
table.
was just sitting quiet. Actually, I've come here empty stomach. Whenever I come to your house, I'm empty stomach.
We all waiting for the food. We are waiting. Hostess जब बोलेगी तो ही
let's go
जाएंगे.
on to
Let's
the
go.
table.
चलिए,
Come on.
let's go.
Well, folks, the food is on the table, ready to be eaten. So attack.
Literally.
Can I serve anyone?
एक मिनट.
First, serve yourself.
मैंने आज
Yeah, thank you. I want to do that quickly.
हाँ, मैंने मच्छी बनाई है. टेस्ट तो करें.
चावल के साथ लो ना. चावल कौन सा चावल? Which
Let me
white
see.
rice or biryani? Which one? Have
Hello,
plain white
excuse
rice.
me. Can you give me
Oh,
some
yeah.
prawns too? इधर डालो थोड़ा. Be a gentleman.
खाने के मामले में they say that you should just do what you feel like because people who eat like this now.
I can't ask him even to serve
Right.
me because he wants to start
Oh, sorry.
eating.
So sorry. I thought कि आप अपना खाना खा खा के बोर हो गए होगे.
Okay,
Wow.
thank you
Fish.
God for this lovely.
Please attack.
Thank you God for sending us here to
But
eat this
one-
food.
Good, good. I'm so happy.
Super.
you're-
मतलब vegetarian होते हुए I'm again going back to seafood.
तो ये तो one thing is that कि we know कि यहाँ पर खाना अच्छा होने ही वाला है. But हर बार when you have it, it's like a novel experience. And one thing कि जो इंसान दिल से लोगों को खाना खिलाता है, that is the nicest person. Zarine auntie, how they
I know
feed
you
people.
need a heart to be able to feed, है ना?
The way they feed people
प्यार से.
and मतलब there's no count. खाओ सब खाओ और अच्छा खाना और दिल से बना हुआ और हाथ से बना हुआ है.
Can we
Well, that's
make
good
it
food all
once
the
a
way.
week?
Please.
है ना?
honest.
एक थोड़ा contract sign कर लें आज.
ना कर
Once a week.
Once a week इनके यहाँ party तो होता ही है. They just invite us every time. But I have a very serious question, Zarine auntie, which I've thought many times. Do you all eat this food as good and as rich and as lovely every day?
Every day we don't eat biryanis, but the problem is when we entertain,
Yeah.
everybody just wants
Expects
biryani.
biryani.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we have to make biryani.
तो आप everyday में क्या खाते हो? ये भी बता दो हमें.
Very simple. We have dal, chawal,
Mutton,
and mutton,
fish, prawns.
Yeah. Or always, actually, you know, every afternoon we have 2 vegetables, 1 dal,
Oh,
rice,
nice.
and 1 meat or fish dish.
Same like my house.
Same like all the houses.
हाँ, like regular
Yeah.
house.
2 सब्जीज मेरे घर में भी हर रोज बनेंगी.
Exactly.
And a chicken or a mutton.
But the thing
And then-
is, I have this habit again taken from my mother-in-law that we sort of mix and mix the dishes very well. So it
Correct.
looks very nice. I mean, what goes with
What goes with what?
combinations
correct.
क्या हैं?
Combinations,
That is very
Correct.
important.
Yeah,
actually.
like a vegetable suits a dahi curry.
The color must be also different.
हाँ,
Correct.
दो
Today you see
same पत्ते
white,
वाली हरी
red.
सब्जीज हो जाएं तो
हाँ,
किसी को अच्छा नहीं लगता.
वही तो.
So what's the best dessert made in your house?
Caramel custard. And of course, then we have the pirni, which is for, of course,
Yes, that's the
Eat time.
speciality. Yes.
I normally don't eat Indian sweets. I've had the firni in the house. It was incredible. Even जैसे आप कभी-कभी non खाते हो, कभी-कभी Indian sweet खाता हूँ. Otherwise, I only eat ice creams.
अच्छा, what is Samita's best dish? What does she make which you like?
I must tell you this, Zarine, you have to. I'll send her once to your kitchen to accompany you, because she's got spectacular cooking sense. Like Zaidu knows it. When he comes home, she's a Maharashtrian, so she's a Pathare Prabhu.
Wow.
Pathare Prabhus were the first inhabitants of Bombay. And there's no Pathare Prabhu restaurant as such in Bombay, so she's very keen.
क्या
I'm very keen that
speciality है
she
उसकी?
presents that food to people somewhere.
why don't she put up a nice
I told her,
restaurant?
but she loves cooking for her friends. She's got that thing like you. So she'll want, and she in fact loves to call Zaidon for a bombil. She makes the world's best bombil.
Really?
Oh, nice.
The world's, and she makes it in 5 minutes, literally. 5. So she's very good with cooking.
So what
very
is
fast.
the favorite जो आपको उनके हाथ की सबसे अच्छी चीज?
See, I love the chicken she cooks for me. Like I said, I have that sense of smell that I can smell खाना दूर से. So my fish में, if the fish has little also smell, I can't eat it. So then my wife says, "What are you doing? You want your fish to taste like chicken?" So I was like, "Yes." So I'm a little particular about the fish.
But tell me one thing, Ashish, when you are on the set and then it's very hot and all the rest, so what do? I mean, sometimes the sets are bad and do you have a place to relax, especially whole days that you have got to be on the
As
set?
vain as it sounds, but the vanity van is something which we demand because we need that. And thank God, because I don't know whether
But
before...
Did you know whose concept came with the vanity vans?
No.
Madam Poonam Dhillon. She brought them in first.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious. आपको पता नहीं था?
नहीं ठहरिए,
आप
आपने...
फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में काम करते हैं. You didn't know that I started the van for the shootings.
Are you serious? You were the first person who made a
Because-
vanity van?
Well, I think some private actors had it first. I think Mr. Bachchan had it first, his own van. But shooting के लिए as a part of the equipment, nobody had thought of it. So I decided कि हम लोग shooting पे जाते हैं. बंदरों की तरह सड़क पे बैठ के लोग देख रहे हैं, कुछ कचरा गिर रहा है अंदर, and we were
Correct.
eating like that.
Correct.
And as a female artist, changing outfits, कभी outdoor में जाते हैं, 5 कपड़े change करने पड़ते हैं.
Of course.
There was no place. Either you will be looking के neighbor के घर में चले जाओ किसी के, या पर्दा रख के सामने
Yeah, Amitabh
change
Bachchan के van में, sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, even he don't have it on outdoors. But it was so difficult for us. So I said, why don't we make it? And everybody actually...
So you
Zarine
made it into a business, huh? Fantastic.
Well, everybody
So you were
discouraged
the
me.
first person who started the business of vanity vans, renting it out to the film industry.
In fact, they call it Vanity Van today, Ashish. My company was called Vanity.
Oh.
So आजकल उसको Vanity ही बोल दाते हैं उसको.
Serious trivia, serious. I really didn't know.
Yes.
Hats off, my God.
So अभी आप आजकल
Slowly
कंफर्ट
and
में
steadily.
एसी में खाते
तो
हैं.
मतलब आपका मतलब है कि इतने एक्टर्स एक्ट्रेस के अफेयर्स भी आपकी वजह से शुरू हुए वैरायटी मैन में रोमांस हैपनिंग. थैंक यू पूनम ढिल्लोन जी.
नहीं पहले भी हो रहे होंगे. व्हाट डू यू से? रोमांसेस तो होते थे
वो तो
बट
पहले वो
आजकल
studio
आजकल
में-
अच्छे कंफर्ट में होते हैं.
Thanks to you. You took care of everybody. So many actors, remember. So all the actors who started their affairs in Vanity and all those who fooled around behind
gosh.
their spouses. Sorry, लेकिन सच तो है ना. Thank you.
So have you all finished? Shall we move on?
What do you think?
Wait, I'll lick my 5 fingers again.
Oh,
No, it's been one of
Demonstrative.
the best meals. We have forgotten. मैंने तो ये भूल गई कि मैं नॉन-वेज नहीं खाती हूँ. कोई
I know, you
डाइट पे है वो
tapped
भी
into
भूल गए. सब कुछ भूल गए. आज we just attacked the food.
That is true
Thank
love.
you.
it's
Super
pleasurable,
yummy.
pleasurable.
Thank you, Zarine.
So now we'll be going on to the answering machine round. So you don't go away, and we'll be back.
Zarine auntie, my 6 packs have become one big bag
Oh my
of
God!
Zarine auntie's khana.
Really?
Look at that.
Your 6 packs? Those are your 6
It
packs
was
after
my
my
6
food?
packs.
That's what I'm saying. Those are your
It's a
6 packs.
sack of food now.
You're joking. You're sitting in a very bad way.
But
Anyway.
Thank you for this totally yummy food. It
I'm
was
so
amazing.
Happy. So happy. But now there's one more thing you guys have got to answer, and that's the answering machine round.
Answering machine.
ये क्या चीज है?
I'm
Well,
confused.
answering Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan,
Zarine Khan.
Zarine Khan, Sanjay
I
Khan.
can't think of a better name. I cannot. No more confusion. Let's go
अभी
for
खाना
it.
खा लिया है तो अभी
Khan-
खांसरिंग भी करनी पड़ेगी.
Everything goes for the Khans only. Khans think of everything special all the time and do everything special.
But this
Why was
I'm
I
going
not a
to
Khan?
answer you, ask you some questions, and you guys have got to give me the right answers. Whoever gives me the right answers will get the hamper.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Let's
See, you have to be polite. I'm your senior. I'm a lady and all that. Remember?
Don't do that. And now especially because I'm such a big fan. And, okay, if I lose, I'll say it's because I'm a fan.
No, just kidding. Equal playing ground. Okay, let's go for
absolutely.
it.
Okay. Now, I will say a phrase in English, and you will have to repeat that same phrase in the most likely manner in Hindi. Shall we
Okay.
try out? Okay.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Bending the finger to extract the ghee.
हाँ,
सीधी
सीधी
उंगली से
उंगली
घी
से-
निकलती.
तो उंगली टेढ़ी करनी पड़ती है. That's the complete phase. सीधी उंगली से
Is
जब
it-
घी
is
नहीं
it-
निकलता
is it-
तो उंगली टेढ़ी करनी पड़ती है.
अच्छा, we can extend it also.
Yeah,
It
of
is the
course
full
you can.
face is that.
अच्छा, I'm a fan, that's why.
A cumin seed in a camel's mouth.
ऊँट के मुंह में जीरा.
जीरा.
Well
इतना ही है?
said.
I got it?
Yes.
I to just translated it.
Okay, so far you both are equal. 1-1. Huh?
Because she didn't have an extension to this one.
This face and you want red lentil soup?
मूंग मसूर और
ये चेहरा और आप लाल मसूर का
नहीं,
दाल मांगते हो?
नहीं मूंग मसूर और
दाल.
नहीं कुछ ये
अपना मुंह
मूंग
देखो.
और मूंग मसूर की दाल. यही है ना?
Yes.
What? How did
She
you
won
get it?
it.
You didn't know it. You
मूंग
thought
मसूर
it.
की
And you
दाल.
know- वो कौन prompt कर रहा है? कौन prompt कर रहा है? It's definitely someone. Zaidu?
No, I have not said that to anybody for a long time. अभी मुझे याद आ गई. I'll use
You
it on
remember.
somebody.
What does it say
ये
again?
मूंग- ये मूंग और मूंग मसूर की दाल. ये it's
That's a
an
damn
insult.
funny
It's an
one.
insult to somebody.
Okay. To hoist on a horse gram plant.
घोड़े ग्राम के पौधे पर फहराना.
चने की दाल पे चढ़ाना. चने
Where's the horse?
घोड़े के ग्राम के पौधे पर चने के झाड़ पे चढ़ाना. नहीं.
किसी को
Wait. किसी को चने के झाड़
घोड़े
किसी
पे
को
चने
चने
के
के झाड़ पर चढ़ाना. This is
देखो,
me.
listen,
Please,
I
please.
said that चने की झाड़ पे चढ़ाना.
Two all,
घोड़े
ना?
Again, I have to give you 2 all in this. You said
Okay.
last. Okay.
I think Ashish, you actually
As long
tried
as we
to
can,
see.
as long as we can meet again to share the hamper.
Yes. Let's see what is in the hamper which we'll share.
Okay, now let's see how cued you are into the cinema and how you answer these questions.
We are quite clued in, yes.
Okay,
We are.
chalo. Ashish, before Poonam did Noori, which was the film she worked in, and which is the song you would identify her with?
That's an easy one.
It's the song I always think of when I see you and to any girl. तू है वही
आशीष!
दिल ने जिसे. So what if it was after Noori?
I'll tell you the right answer. It was Trishul and the song was Kapuchi Kapuchi
Oh, yeah, such a cute song. Acha, then you also think of a song before Qayamat of mine.
ये तो you've lost this round. Let's leave it at that. Okay? अभी
Yeah, I
आप
think
इतने सवाल
we
मत
have to
पूछिए.
concede to that. She gets the point.
Yes.
Actually, I know all the songs. I'm a very good fan. I'm only doing this for the hamper.
Okay, chalo, chalo. The second question is for you, Poonam. Which was Ashish's film which created a lot of fun and noise?
ये कोई question हुआ?
I know.
धमाल.
Easy question. Too easy.
Okay, can I take the hamper now?
Made a lot of noise.
चलिए hamper लेके चले.
No, wait, there's still more to come.
Oh,
Maybe
there's
he'll
more.
beat you. Okay, now, this is again for you, Ashish. Which star did Poonam do 6 films with? And all of them, she got a lot of rave reviews for.
अरे वो तो काका थे रे.
That was an easy one.
That I know.
You are-
Yeah, there were 6 in a row or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know if they were in a row, but yes, I.
Rajesh Khanna.
मैंने अपनी पहली फिल्म जो मुश्किल रोल था रेड रोज की उनके साथ एंड आई डिडंट नो एनीथिंग बट एक्टिंग नूरी वाज स्वीट त्रिशूल वाज लाइक सिंपल सडनली आई हैड टू एक्ट इन अ वेरी टेरिफाइंग मैनर के एक साइको के साथ आई एम मैरिड ही रियली हेल्प्ड मी सो थैंक यू काका जी ही इज ऑलवेज बीन देयर ओके ही गॉट 1 राइट आई गॉट 2 राइट यस
Huh? How to? Achha, you answered your own question. That's a point.
आई शुड
That's
बी
not fair. yaar. This-
Which superstar has Ashish worked with who was a contemporary of yours today?
बोल दूं हैम्पर जीत जाऊं
अरे नहीं, मत
ये
बोलो.
तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट फिल्म है मेरे लिए क्योंकि आई द पर्सन हु मेड दिस फिल्म वाज अ वेरी डियर फ्रेंड एंड रवि चोपड़ा की फिल्म थी एंड अमिताभ बच्चन इज द other superstar of that
She's
era.
more tuned in.
Bhutnath.
But I want the hamper.
tuned in. You want the hamper.
ये रोएगा तो हैम्पर दे
उसको
देंगे थोड़ा
देंगे,
रो के
चलो,
दिखाओ
चलो. हाँ.
मतलब, if I cry, you'll give me the hamper?
Yeah, I'll if you cry.
No, but I'm a very big fan of yours, so you can take it. But then you have to open it when I'm around.
But you know,
I'll call
since-
you home and we shall open it, dissect it, and your wife and you come and
So
The champagne your son is
since
going to
he
take
is
away.
so very sweet and he's been so special and all the time praising you to the skies.
know, so I'll give
Should
it
we
to
give him the hamper?
Chalo.
Really?
Because you are such a good, nice,
And
sweet,
he's-
No,
charming
no, no, I
boy.
have to be a gentleman also. Log galia denge. No, please.
Okay, then you please
He has
come
no respect.
and come help because it's very heavy and ask, give the hamper to her. So I'm so happy you all have had a good time and enjoyed and won your hampers too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful. The food, now this lovely gift to take home.
So you can go and feed all this and have a party with your kids,
With the kids,
especially with
yeah.
yours.
Except for the champagne. But this is non-alcoholic. Very good.
Yes.
Perfect. Adi, I really want to say thank you because I'm so proud of you, of this
Thank you.
experience. And I visit this house all the time. Zaidu and us have a party, we eat, we pig out, we do everything. But this, what I've done today, has been a moment I'm going to remember forever.
Thank you again. You're too sweet. All the best. I hope you enjoyed my show. And do keep watching me and my guests on Spices and Secrets.